guys, this isn't even like normal. This isn't even okay. I thought the update was coming tomorrow. I mean, with all the sources that I have, I thought the date was tomorrow, but I guess it's today. Apparently the brand new update is out right now as of 1:00 p.m. Eastern Time, USA. Of course, without further ado, I'm going to give you guys a full overview of the patch notes, just like I do with every single other video on my channel. I'm just so like shocked. Like there's a brand new main menu too, which has changed. So not only do we now have the skin tone swatches, the skin tone and makeup sliders, but the main menu looks different. There's constant changes with this game, and I know not everyone's going to love it. Some people don't like change, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the new look of the main menu. I'll have a picture of it on your screen right now. The options bar is no longer at the top right. It is now on the right hand side towards the bottom of the screen. The new and load game buttons are the same, as well as the play button. And it looks like they're actually showing some Sims news on the main menu too. They did it previously, but I think that they're transitioning to an era of trying to keep you guys more in the loop. Hopefully they don't put me out of a job, but I know that you guys love to come and check out my channel for the latest Sims news anyway. But I still think it's really awesome that they're doing this. Okay, according to the Sims' tweet, which was actually tweeted 5 minutes ago, they tweeted it's here and it's a day early, so I'm not crazy. You guys, I really thought I was going crazy. So it's actually here a day early. Today, a free game update brings you 100 plus skin tones, customization tools for skin tones and makeup, 3 improved base game hairstyles, and a main menu makeover available now to all Sims 4 players. Whoa, so I'm not crazy. Okay, The Sims has made yet another tweet replying to their original. A huge thank you to X Mira Mira, Ebonic Sims, and many others for the candid conversations and constructive feedback. Their input representing their viewpoints alongside their player communities was instrumental to current and future improvements. Hashtag game changers. This is the exact definition of a game changer. This is what needs to be done with future updates to this game. They need to be taking feedback from their game changers and actually implementing it and actually giving credit to those people. We are game changers at the end of the day. We aren't game promoters. I feel like we've been kind of ignored in that aspect. I definitely have felt more like a game promoter than a game changer, and it's nice to see so many amazing faces in the community literally changing this game. It's awesome. They released another tweet. Every skin tone now has a value slider, unlocking thousands of customizable options. In addition, we made improvements to both new and existing skin tones, including strengthening the quality of suntans and sunburns, which I was also concerned about. So happy that they thought about that as well. Alrighty, it was probably only 2 seconds for you guys, but after waiting 32 minutes, we finally have the patch notes. Let's jump straight into them. Happy holidays, Simmers. It's time to go back into Create a Sim, where in this update, you will find 100 plus new skin tones, customization sliders for skin tones and makeup, and 3 improved base game hairstyles. Every skin tone now has a value slider that allows you to change the light to dark value of that skin tone, unlocking a much wider variety of skin tone options for you to play with. You will also find that our skin tones are now filterable to warm, cool, and neutral tones, as well as miscellaneous that covers our occult skin tones. The new makeup sliders add more choices and opportunities for you to customize your Sims and express your Sims' style. Hue, saturation, value or brightness, and opacity are now available to modify on the makeup. We have locked some of the sliders where it did not provide an optimal experience or make sense for the makeup. Expect us to continue our work on these issues into the future to provide you with more. In addition to the customization opportunities provided, you can also save custom swatches as you tweak your sliders to get the perfect look. When you click on the swatch for skin tones and makeup, as you modify the sliders, you will have an opportunity to save your custom settings so you can reuse it later without having to remember your perfect looks. Thank God for that. Did we mention that we made some hair updates? We did. We updated a base game child hair, and we added a second version of that hair that removes the baby hairs. And we updated a base game male hair that you may find difficult to recognize from the original hair. So on your screen now are the images, one with the baby hairs, which I think is stunning, and of course one without. The baby hairs really bring bring the hairstyle to life. I'm so happy that they, of course, brought this into the game. And here is the male hairstyle. We have updated the main menu again. The idea behind this change is to create a more cohesive experience and give packs a more proper space as we continue to grow our content lineup. So basically them confirming that they expect to expand on The Sims 4 probably for the next few years. I mean, if there were only 1 or 2 packs left, I wouldn't really see them changing this, but the fact that they're changing it and just have, as we can now see with the new update, I think we have many more years of The Sims 4 left. Some will be happy about that and some will be upset about that. Take that little bit of information as you wish. We highlighted the gallery in a more meaningful way to inspire you. Sim Guru Gnome and Sim Guru Rusky. So now on to the fixes, guys. There are actually patch notes. So for The Sims 4 base game, sketching so much that the digital sketch pad just quit on you? Never fear. Freelancer Sims that use the digital sketch pad will now be able to complete designs without being reset abruptly. Happy birthday to all. Sims will now properly age up. Adulting is hard, but they will make it. Don't worry. Oh my god, I'm so happy they fixed this. That was like the #1 issue that I was having, and I saw so many comments from Simmers having that issue as well. Fix an issue in which doors, windows, and arches had cutouts when being reflected in mirrors. Sims that do not have the fishing skill or have not been fishing at all will not get notifications about identifying fish. They were fishing with their minds. The following careers have added the take vacation day option. Yay. Gardener from Seasons, military from Strangerville, lifeguard for teens and conservationist from Island Living, law education and engineering from Discover University, and civil designer from Eco Lifestyle. Child Sims will no longer forget they are in their sleepwear when they go to school. Though in these times of work and school from home, I don't blame them one bit. The Sweet Escapes country toilet will no longer be comfortable and uncomfortable at the same time. There can only be one. How the heck did that even happen? Oh my gosh. Sims with a best-selling author aspiration can now complete their task of writing 3 bestsellers. Fix an issue in which resize objects would disappear when they were part of downloaded gallery items. We revised our careers, pack specific and not, and we made sure there were no chance cards that were separated constantly. We noticed we had added the option to clean up toddler on kitchen and bathroom sinks for both toddlers and children by mistake, so we removed it for both age groups from the sink. But how would they have fit? Like how? These are the questions that keep me up at night. Build Snowpal interaction is no longer available on non-natural ground. For Simmers that own Seasons and or Snowy Escape, that's why it's called Snowpal, not Floorpal. Up next, get to work. We made a clarification on the xenophilia moodlet when interacting with alien Sims. It should no longer say from discovering aliens, but now it correctly reads from interacting with aliens. Fix an issue in which childbirth was not possible if Simmers changed the color swatches of the surgery tables. Now listen, I have heard about renting whole hospital wings for a birth in real life and other eccentricities, but this was really something. Get together, male Sims will no longer get pregnant after receiving calls from NPC Sims. City living. NPC Sims will now text and call with invitations to festivals. I personally welcome the calm and quiet of my phone not beeping about constantly, but I can't miss a festival. Sims rejoice. Yard sale customers will no longer invade their home lots and use household objects. It is a yard sale out in the yard, not an open house. Did you ever regret trusting some Sims enough to give them your apartment keys to constantly get visits from them for milk and juice? You can rest assured that they will no longer visit you for this purpose. I think some neighborly love is appreciated, but this went beyond the proverbial "may I have a cup of sugar" type of situation. Fix an issue in which interactions to participate on GeekCon contests would not appear when interacting with objects. We decided to give a bit more clarity when displaying the location of festivals, so now it will display as near and not distinct location that is not entirely correct. This is is true for festivals and Snowy Escape as well. Up next, cats and dogs. Pets will no longer sleep in random places when told to sleep on their pet bed. In my world, they can sleep where they are most comfortable. My conspiracy, allegedly. Season, Sims can now shower in the rain. Jury is still out on singing and dancing. Sims will no longer lose their shovels when performing other autonomous activities while performing the interaction shovel snow. Our friendly neighborhood snowplow has been properly renamed to Chill from Chill. Everything I knew before was a lie. Ever felt like the holiday spirit has just been too much to handle and Father Winter starting to show up everywhere and not letting you do much of anything, getting a bit out of hand? Fear not, Father Winter will stop replicating himself to spread holiday cheer. Note this fix is not entirely retroactive. New saves should see this without issue. Existing saves will correct themselves over time. Get famous. Duck Security Super XL Smart Vault will no longer disappear after Sims woohoo in it. You can say woohoo can be romantic and magical, but maybe not to this extent. NPCs from the actor career sometimes would never show on set, making gigs impossible to complete. We've spoken with their union reps and everyone has agreed to stop this ridiculous strike. What were they striking about? Was there even a strike? We may never know. Up next, Island Living, coming down to the last few. Mermaids and other occults should no longer be able to make hybrid occults. How are they making them? Oh boy, I'm not sure it's appropriate for me to give you the mermaid, birds, and spellcaster bees talk. Oh my gosh, the Sims team always takes these things way too far. I kinda like it, it's freaking hilarious. Randomly generated mermaid Sims will no longer be seen without some features and affected Simmer saves. However, this fix is not retroactive, so it should be seen fixed in new saves. Pizza delivery to Lagoon Look-A-Lot has been fixed to arrive promptly. Up next, Discover University. Has this ever happened to you? Your Sim is ready to make an offering to the sprites, only to find a crystal stuck without being able to move it. No longer a problem, Sims can now remove offerings so all their rituals can resume. Sprites rejoice. We fix an issue for our console Simmers that wouldn't allow them to close the humanoid robot behavior module menus correctly. Fix an issue that would cause items to be repossessed when loans were fully paid. That is not how it worked, Rebo person, not how it worked. Sims with research and debate skill 3 or higher will no longer be able to convince to with toddler Sims. Yeah, I don't think that they would really understand that. Masquerade Secret Society masks are now properly unlocked in Create a Sim when joining the Secret Society, and fix an issue in which heckle animation was sometimes not being performed autonomously by Sims while playing ping pong. Up next, Eco Lifestyle. Oh boy, I've been waiting for Eco Lifestyle fixes for quite a while, so I really hope these are good. Fix an issue that triggered the off-the-grid notifications after traveling to different lots in Evergreen Harbor, even when they are not labeled as off the grid. We spoke to all eco inspectors and they have agreed that they should not be charging the energy efficient appliances fine if your appliances are fully upgraded to be super efficient and amazing. I mean, all that work and still getting fined? Not in this house. Fix an issue in which some placeholder text was showing in notifications after dumpster diving. The Americana station speaker will now play music as the prophecy foretold. When the We Wear Bags NAP is active, Grim Reaper will not be partially invisible when appearing on a lot. Grim Reaper contributes. Living the no appliance lifestyle, we've got news for you. Sims will no longer be penalized for not having eco-friendly appliances. No appliances, no fines. Thank God, thank God, thank God. Okay, we have a few left. Snowy Escape is next and it's really long. And then we have Dine Out and Vampires, which are really short. So let's wrap this up. Vending machine canned soups and drinks won't spoil anymore. Time to stock up. Sims can no longer go on hikes while holding their toddlers. Space heaters will now be able to be placed on lots from inventory, sharing the warmth everywhere. Fixed an issue in which the shoe removal sign in 5.1.2 was not properly working. We also added shoe removal signs in 5.1.1 and in 2.4.2. Sims will now be more visibly furious when having the appropriate furious sentiments towards other Sims. Yes, I am mad. No, this is my furious face. I love this. This is funny. Fix an issue with some animations that would stutter while snowboarding or skiing. We also made sure that Sims with a high level of those skills would not always choose the bunny slopes. Izzy Fabulous Star Simi rank was just too fabulous, so we had to correct it to be 1 star less than displayed. Don't worry, Izzy. You are a full 4 stars in my book. You are that fabulous to me. After much debate of whether it is the cave shrine or the mountain shrine for hiking destinations, we finally decided to just call it Mountain Shrine. We revised the snoop-proof bamboo blinds, and it is now possible to drop them like they're hot with the 1,000 words window. NPC Sims will no longer take over the slopes for themselves for an indefinite period of time. Now they will be sharing with all Sims the joys of the slopes. Fix an issue in which Sims would get highlighted in the sentiment panel as if receiving new sentiments every time traveling is involved. Sims with rock climbing skill 7 or higher are able to autonomously climb the tall wall. Such tall, so much wall, there is no need to not face what makes you uncomfortable autonomously. Had a chat with Yama-chan and asked if he was okay. He seemed to start random conversations and then randomly say goodbye without reason. We are happy to report that he is okay now and will try not to do that. Give us a hug, Yama-chan. Food stalls at Mount Komorebi festivals won't be closing shop randomly during festival hours anymore. And lastly, Create a Sim Asset EP10 helmet goggles has been fixed to no longer display clipping around the neck area, as well as we made sure no facial hair is removed when wearing this asset. So to left, dine out, experimenting with photo frames will no longer use the same picture of an experimental meal when displayed. And hot pot meals are now part of restaurant menus. Yes! I miss the times when I would go out to eat hot pot at a restaurant. One of my favorites has a conveyor belt that carries your fixings, never leaving your table for a thing. Happy sigh. So I actually don't think that this was planned. I think someone had asked them this a while back and they said, no, it's not in the pack. And they might have just added this in for fun, just to make us happy, because I don't think this was planned to be part of, you know, the pack or part of a pack integration between Snowy Escape and Dine Out. So I'm happy that they added hot pot to the menu. I think that's really, really, really awesome. And lastly, vampire Sims will no longer be affected by temperature, so they won't be constantly obsessed with lighting fireplaces trying to get warm. That's it, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this. Have you updated your game? Are you going to update? What are your favorite parts if you have updated? Do you like the skin tone sliders? Do you like the new swatches? Do you like the makeup sliders and all of that new stuff? If you don't like it, what don't you like? Share your honest thoughts about everything that dropped today. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this wasn't planned. It was supposed to come tomorrow, but they decided to release it a day early, so yet here I am. If you guys want another video later with me reviewing the new skin tone sliders and some of the new features, let me know. And if you guys really want to see that, then I'll upload another video today, which will come later on tonight. I love each and every one of you guys so much. Thank you for clicking and watching, and I will see you all next time. So long and happy simming. Bye, everyone.